Hello, hello, and welcome to each and every one of you, wherever you are tuned in, listening to me, your host, Bashira the Voice. I am a singer, a songwriter, a vocal coach, an actor, also a voice coach. But today I am here in the capacity as your host for the exciting debut of Better Than Ice Cream. It's an audio love story written by the amazing Diana Copeland and directed by Julia Sadinsky. This is so excited, and I am so excited to be your host for the next 8 weeks as we go deep into the storyline written by Diana Copeland for the audio series called Better Than Ice Cream. I know you guys are excited. I have a little preview of some of the questions that have been coming in, and I know that we are going to go live in a little while and interact with our audience. But first of all, let's get really serious about what's going on here. So this is a love story. It's an audio drama, and like it says, it's drama. So we're going to tune in, we're going to get to know about the characters, we're going to get into each character's storyline, get an understanding of what makes them tick, and we'll get to uncover some plots. But I'm not going to give anything away because this is our first run. This is our episode. I'm super excited as your host to be here with you to share in this very special moment. So without further ado, guys, let's get into the audio love drama series Better Than Ice Cream. Are you ready? Let's roll. The silence will fly. This is the time. Look into your eyes. I look into your eyes. No longer mine. No, you're no longer mine. The silence will silence will burn. This is the
constant buzz of conversation was starting to annoy me. I didn't realize how much my jaw was aching from smiling through so much small talk. Why am I here? I could be in my usual position, upstairs in my PJs, devouring a pint of ice cream, thinking about how fucked up Derek was for sleeping with the new girl at the publishing company. I recapped the entire thing to my friend while sobbing in a pathetic video chat, beginning with the 2 years we spent together, brushing our teeth in the mirror, and ending with the discovery of another woman's nudes in his deleted iCloud folder. I spent weeks replaying it in my head, trying to delete the memory of the mysterious woman in the photo and how suddenly I was the toy Derek was no longer interested in playing with. Now, I'm here, back home, stranded in my mother's living room at the neighborhood block party. I know just about everyone here, and still they feel more like her friends, not mine. If one more person asks why I'm back home, I think I'm going to scream.
Janie? Hey, girl, I read your book. It was pretty good.
Thanks. Thank you. Thanks.
Until I got to the end.
What? Okay. You know what?
Honey,
is
that to bury your head in the sand?
Oh, excuse me? I can't take another minute in there. Finally, the constant buzz of conversation replaced by the hum of crickets and fresh air. Freedom.
Hiding from the party, are we?
Lance? Wow. Oh my God.
Hey, good to
What
see
are you doing here? When did you? I thought you and your fiance moved to Atlanta. What are you doing here?
Nah, I'm not engaged anymore, okay?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't be. I dodged a bullet on that one. We started out great, but the closer we got to the altar, she got nuts. Recording my calls, having me followed, accusing me of cheating, the whole night.
Shut up.
Real shit, for real.
Oh my God. That's like psychological abuse. Are you okay? I mean, mentally?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm cool. You should be asking her that question, honestly. So what are you doing here? Didn't you write a
Please don't ask me about that book. I've been answering that question all night.
Don't feel bad. Our neighbors put me through the same thing after I left my fiance and moved back home.
Wait, you still live next door at your parents' house?
Yeah, for now.
Oh, so we both some grown-ass losers.
Come on, listen, it's not that bad. There are perks, you know, we get the free dinner. You don't have to do your own laundry.
I don't know about you and how your parents roll, but I'm still cooking and I'm definitely washing clothes. Matter of fact, I'm even washing their clothes. Catching up with Lance felt like listening to an old song that brought back warm memories. I couldn't help but take in how handsome he was. I mean, he was always cute, but when we were kids, we goofed around so much until I couldn't be past that. I became preoccupied with scanning the tattoos outlining his muscles when I realized there was an awkward silence between us.
You just keep getting more beautiful.
No way. Was Lance flirting with me? Thanks. Oh, rain. I love the rain. I watched Lance from the corner of my eye. He folded his arms and leaned against the house, completely at ease. He was fixated on my face.
Derek is a lucky man. I mean, a woman who is as beautiful, smart, can play the hell out of some basketball. Definitely hit the jackpot.
Yeah? Well, you should try telling him that because he's obviously clueless.
What do you mean?
We broke up.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no, it's cool. Better to love and lose than to have never loved at all, right? Did I just say that? Oh, that was so funny.
Hey, listen, look, I got an idea. Why don't we go next door to my house and chill? I have a Chardonnay. You might want to try it.
No, I'm good. I think I'll just have some ice cream and go to bed.
Come on, why you acting like a stranger? I know who you are.
Well, it has been 15 years.
And you're still the same old Janie, still using ice cream to cure your pain.
Well, you make that sound like a bad thing.
Hey, I will never forget the first time you tried out for the girls' basketball team. What was her girl name?
Sally Whitford.
Yes,
Yeah.
Sally with the big booty.
Whatever.
And she dunked on your ass during trials, so you got mad as hell. I literally think I saw smoke coming out your ears. That court, and you really went ghost. Everybody at school was like, "Is she ever coming back?" You stayed in your room for like 7 days, sleeping and eating ice cream. I remember.
Yeah, most depressing time ever.
For me too. I watched you from that bedroom window, feeling kind of helpless,
You bought me flowers.
and we went bike riding.
You mean you made me go bike riding?
But you did it. You managed to pull yourself up and move on. So stop beating yourself up about what went wrong. You'll push past this too. I know you will.
As Lance continued to talk, I smiled, but I was speechless. He put his hands on my shoulders and fire shot clean through me. The last time we had been this close was when he climbed into my bedroom window in the middle of the night without my mother knowing. But we were just kids, and it didn't mean anything, but we stumbled onto a bottle of my mother's wine. We must have drank the whole bottle. I remember laughing and being so tipsy. I giggled continuously. He had to cover my mouth so he didn't get caught. It was the first time I noticed him looking at me like I was a girl. And right now, he was giving me that same look. It was awkward coming from Lance, but it felt good.
Hey, where did we go that day anyway?
Oh, see, you trying to act like you don't remember.
What?
We rode our bikes to the court where I proceeded to dunk on you.
Oh, hell no. I'm sorry. I don't recall that. I absolutely have no recollection. So, you want to go next door?
I looked out at the rain and thought about how long I sat in that chair at the beauty salon. No, I'll take a rain check. Literally. His mouth opened, then closed, swallowing whatever else it was he wanted to say. He smiled at me and said goodbye with a small brush of my shoulder. He braced himself, then darted across the grass in the rain. I watched as he quickly became soaked, his t-shirt clinging to his shoulder blades. My eyes inhabited his stride until he almost slipped. Be careful!
Now, where did you go? Miriam and her husband was asking about you. They wanted to know
What brought you
what
back
brought you
home?
back
I know, Mama. I'm going upstairs to my room.
Okay, baby. I understand. One scoop of ice cream coming right up.
I don't think I need it. My mom stood frozen in curiosity as I walked up to my bedroom and closed the door. I picked up a few clothes from my floor and plopped down on the bed. I felt like something inside me had woken up. I took a moment to feel that as I stared out of my open window. And I strained my eyes to see through the drizzling rain. It was Lance. He too was sitting on his bed. Our eyes locked as a smile crept across both our faces.
Welcome back, guys. Wow, our first episode, Better Than Ice Cream. And it's actually coming to you from the Clubhouse TV network, and it's their first interactive radio theatre network, and it's debuting Better Than Ice Cream. Now, guys, wow, let's have a look at what's been going on then, shall we? Right. Okay, so we have Janie and we have her love interest. Now, I need to ask you guys a question. Can you kind of see what's going on here? Like, can you kind of see what's going on here? So we've got Janie, who obviously has an attraction to Lance, and Lance is obviously attracted to Janie. But listen, Janie's not too long out of a relationship, so should she really be looking at Lance in the way that she is? Or is it okay? Let's open it up to the floor. I mean, we've got our social engagement aspect to this broadcast. What do you guys think? Do you think that when you're in or just coming out of a relationship that you should jump straight into a new love interest, or maybe take some time for yourself? Let's open it up for debate. Let's see what kinds of questions we've got going on. So, all right, let's have a look. So we've got some questions coming in. So we have an interesting one, actually, and it's surrounding the fact that Janie refused the ice cream that was given to her by her mum. Any ideas as to why she would refuse the ice cream? Let's think on that some more. And whilst you're thinking about that, let me just again reiterate that this is the first debut of Better Than Ice Cream on Clubhouse TV's network, their first interactive radio theatre. I am Bashira, I am your host. For the next 8 weeks, we are going to be taking an in-depth look at our characters, the storyline written by the amazing Diana Copeland. And right now I'm actually coming to you from Spain. But I'm based in the UK, in London, but just for today, I'm out in Spain. So next week and the following weeks, you're going to be seeing something slightly different in terms of backdrop, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. It's going to be a surprise. Yay! Cool. So guys, listen, it's been amazing having you as the audience listening in. I am super excited to see how this storyline is going to continue to unfold in the coming weeks to come. It's going to be pretty exciting. I mean, who doesn't love a love story, and who doesn't love drama? So let's keep it posted. You can see us across multiple platforms like Apple TV, Amazon, Roku TV, and also Android TV. So it's going to be so excited. I know Clubhouse TV network as a whole is super excited at the fact that we are streaming on multiple platforms, and a big kudos to our writer and producer Diana Copeland, and to her team as well backstage, because it's, you know, something like this does not come easy in terms of its concept and rolling it out. It's a team effort, so a big shout out to Diana's team. Yay! So look, let's just have a look and see what questions we have coming in. So give me a moment. Okay, so people are talking about the tone of Janie's voice. I like her tone as well. Highly seductive. I can see why Lance is completely drawn in. So yeah, so people are talking about her tone, amazing. And they're talking about, you know, how descriptive she described Lance, and the fact that, you know, his sweatshirt hugged his muscles, his shoulder muscles. So yeah, we get a visual right away, don't we, Janie, around how it is that Lance be looking. So it's good. We have any more questions coming in? Okay, so people want to know how the characters are going to develop. Well, listen, guys, you're going to have to stay tuned in on a week-to-week basis. I cannot give away any secrets. I'm not allowed to do that. But what I will do is encourage you every week to join us so that you can listen to the sultry, dramatic audio series, Better Than Ice Cream. Yay. Cool. All right. And now we're going to see if we can actually take any more questions. Let me just double check on my notes. Yep, so we have one more question that we can look at. And the question that's being asked is around Lance's character. So he talks about the fact that he has just come out himself out of a relationship as well. He talks about his ex-partner stalking him. Have you guys had a situation where you've been stalked by an ex-partner? How have you dealt with that? I mean, it's, you know, it's kind of swings and roundabouts when you really think about it, isn't it? Because it's about staying safe, but ultimately also disentangling yourself from something that's no longer working. Okay, we have another question. Why does Janie always eat ice cream when she's sad? I mean, yeah, let's think about this. So she gets sad and her comfort is ice cream. So what is better than ice cream? I throw the question out to you. And maybe it seems like the ice cream and the man is the only thing that makes her happy. Do you think that's relative? Ice cream, man, happy? Possibly. But also as well, you know, when men make you sad as a woman, sometimes you turn to food for comfort. Maybe she's gaining some comfort out of eating the ice cream. It will certainly cool her temper down if she's upset, right? But hey, I'll throw it out there for you guys. Feel free to come back at me with any points that you think relative to why it is Jane always eats ice cream, especially when she's sad. Okay, so I think we are going to wind it up right about now. I would like to thank you once again for joining us for our debut episode, number 1. In terms of better than ice cream. Hey, hang on a moment. I see we've got more questions coming in. So let's just deal with this one, this last one. Okay, so we're getting asked questions. Why does, let's have a look. Okay, why does Janie instantly catch feelings for Lance? Good question. Why does she instantly catch feelings for Lance? Could it be because they've known each other, obviously, from their past? They've, you know, had some sort of connection previous. And possibly she may have liked Lance from way back then, but for whatever reason, didn't get into it with him. But now he's obviously revealed that he's out of a relationship and he's single. So that's piqued Janie's interest. But why is it piquing Janie's interest? I don't know. Do you know? Maybe I do know, but I'm not going to tell you because you need to tune in every week to find out what's going on. Hey, okay. So something around possibly, just had a thought actually. So possibly Janie is getting kicked out, maybe out of her apartment. So she's kind of looking to hook up with somebody, another person. Or could it be Lance that might be getting kicked out of his property and he's looking for a connection with someone else? Do you think that Lance actually likes Janie? Do you think he's falling for her? What do you pick up? Because obviously it's very clear that there's an attraction from Janie to Lance. But have we picked up anything as of yet in regards to how Lance potentially feels about Janie? Questions. And guess what, guys? Over the next few weeks, these types of answers are going to come to the forefront as we get into depth of each character and it comes to the forefront. What's kind of going on for everybody, you know, internally? What are they thinking? What are they feeling in terms of their connections with each other, relationships, you know, the whole kind of interaction socially, what's going on? And I guess ultimately, do you think it's love, guys, at first sight between Janie and Lance? Do you think it's love at first sight? I don't know. Is it? Well, I mean, like we said before, Janie definitely finds Lance attractive. Is it love at first sight? Again, I don't know about that, but hey, let's see what happens over the next few weeks. Potentially it could be, but I'm giving nothing away. Okay, and if they do decide to date, do you think it will last? From what we've heard so far in our first episode, do you think if Lance and Janie actually do get it together, will it last? What dynamics are you picking up from each character in terms of their personality? Do you think that they could kind of, you know, really get along and click? Or do you think potentially there's fireworks ahead? Because Janie sounds very, very clear about what it is she does want and what she doesn't want. So I don't think she's going to take any kind of in between. I think it's either going to be, you know, very plain, black or white. There's not going to be an in-between grey area for Janie. She's very specific in how she puts across herself, and maybe Lance is, but right about now, Janie's kind of dominating, right? So yeah, we'll see how it all rolls out within the next few weeks, guys. So please ensure that you tune in every single week. We go live. You will hear us. Better Than Ice Cream, written by Diana Copeland, directed by Julia Sadinsky on the Clubhouse TV network. It's a very, very first interactive radio theatre network. So we've got questions coming in fast and thick. So hang on, let's look at this last one. Why was Janie so far away from home anyway? I mean, did you guys kind of pick up possibly why Janie was so far away from home? And what does she do for a career? Did she actually give off to Lance? Or even in her own internal thinking, did she give off what was going on for her in terms of her career? Like, you know, what job does she do? What would she like to do? Is she even working? Do we pick that up at all? I think possibly what we need to consider is that maybe Janie's looking for an escape route, and maybe that's why she's sad and potentially why she likes the ice cream. Maybe the ice cream kind of numbs the pain a little bit and gets her to kind of really focus in on what it is that isn't working for her. And when she gets clear with what isn't working, then she can become clear with what will work. And so she's possibly looking at Lance as an opportunity to change things for her own life. But hey, we are going to have to wait and see if that's how it all unfolds. I'm saying nothing. Okay, guys, so listen, thank you so much for tuning in. I've really appreciated the interaction. All of the questions that you've been sending me are definitely thought-provoking. And we're going to see how this is all going to fold, yeah, in terms of the coming weeks to come as we listen into the audio series, the amazing audio series, Better Than Ice Cream. Thank you so much for joining me. I am your host. I am Bashira the Voice, coming to you today from Spain in Europe, but I'm based in the UK in London. And I really look forward to being your host for the next few weeks as we get deep into the storyline of Better Than Ice Cream. Wherever you are in the world, stay safe and please stay happy. Thank you, goodbye, and take care. Bye.